I've been playing Sucker Punch games since the first Infamous back on PlayStation 3. I never had the joy of experiencing Sly Cooper, and as far as I'm aware, every Sucker Punch mainline game starting with Infamous gave players in-game choices that dictate the story. Ghost of Yotei was the first mainline game that stripped away this choice from the players, and I believe it was a huge mistake. Ghost of Yotei needed more player choice. I would have been satisfied with just a single huge one, similar to Tsushima with Jin's uncle being killed or spared, but we couldn't get that. Yōtei could have benefited and outperformed Tsushima's story if there were more intricate player choices, like choosing to run away with Junpei and Oyuki instead of fighting on the shore against one of the Yōtei 6, and choosing to run away from them solidifies their safety. If choosing to stay and fight on the beach and not protect them, it results in one of them being killed. Because Junpei's death didn't have much impact by Saito, putting his death on the player's hands would make the story more impactful. The story would have benefited if Oyuki was killed by Saito instead of Junpei being killed by him. It could highlight their characters more. How would Oyuki, in her final moments, react with her redemption arc being fulfilled by protecting Atsu when she couldn't, as she was younger? How would Saito react by killing an old comrade? Junpei's death felt forced. Giving us multiple choices in Yōtei instead of the single one in Tsushima is wishful thinking. I know this. Because the nature of game development today takes way more resources and time. I would have been happy with a singular, strong choice. It's just disappointing that we were spoon-fed a pretty unfulfilling ending. Yōtei's story was great up until its third act. It wraps up Atsu's revenge tale pretty hastily. Yōtei's opening hours are really great. It just couldn't stick the landing. The ending is fine, but compared to Tsushima, it removes interpretation. Depending on the player's choice, we witness Jin kill his uncle and interpret how will Jin live with this heavy decision. Or sparing him will leave us guessing, will his uncle fulfill his promise by hunting him down? Yōtei ends in a more happily ever after kind of way, with Atsu taking care of her niece with Oyuki. It's a bummer because Ghost of Yotei improves on Tsushima in every single way. The combat, exploration, crafting, skill tree, locations, side missions like bounties. Atsu is a better protagonist. It's just the way the story wraps up. It's disappointing. Sucker Punch is a top 5 developer for me, and them stripping away player choice dims their flair a bit, because other PlayStation Studio developers like Naughty Dog and Santa Monica produce great games, but their stories and narratives are extremely ham-fisted. It felt like Sucker Punch was in their own lane. Now they're slowly being lumped in with the other two, just telling their one story. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am a small content creator, so any help with the algorithm goes a very long way, and I will see you on the next one.